In Chapter 1, in Defense of Bruhl, we see our characters walking along the streets of their hometown, reminiscing on the old windmill before Alicia salutes them and leaves both Welkin and Isara on their way. Welkin and Isara return home and start packing their things to evacuate before the Empire arrives. They get greeted by Martha, who is noticeably pregnant. Alicia appears out of nowhere with a bag of bread as an apology for her accusations to Welkin in the last chapter. Welkin invites Alicia inside and informs Martha of the day's events. Martha then makes the assumption that Welkin and Alicia are a thing yet, but we all know that's too soon in the story for that. We also learn that Welkin and Isara are not biological siblings through an old portrait that contains both Welkin's father, General Gunther, and Isara's father, Thamer, who was an engineer. Alicia then has to go, and Welkin sees her off. The two of them walk together. They take notice at how empty the streets have become, and Alicia continues to hold on to her watchguard duties to see it through that everyone returns home soon. When asked whether he was going to join the war, Welks expresses that he is not interested in joining, and that he wishes to become a teacher and give back all that he has learned from nature to the next generation.
You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep. In your own way.
Unfortunately, an explosion can be heard, and then it cuts to an artillery round hitting the old windmill directly. And amongst the chaos, soldiers shoot at the fleeing townspeople, setting another war crime for the Empire. Now it is up to Welkins, Alicia, and the town's watchmen to fend them off. Our goal is to move up along the street and kill the captain. Simple as that. I move Alicia forward to attack and kill the first soldier in our way. I would then do the same thing with Welkin, but would not be able to kill him because he is taking cover behind a sandbag, which manages to nullify headshot damage, somehow. So I would then finish him off with the watchman. The enemy phase occurs, and one soldier attempts to retreat to the sandbags, but is then brutally shot down by everyone. The player phase arrives, and I move Welkin forward to kill another soldier, and then become face to face with the captain, which we can tell because he is completely red. The watchman would kill the remaining soldier before Alicia moves up to attack the captain, where in the enemy phase would attempt to retreat before getting shot in the back. A cutscene would then play that reveals that the battle has not finished, and a tank appears, which would become impossible to take with just standard soldiers.
Welkin, tank!
Our new goal was to get Welkin to the destination below, but is currently blocked by the Empire soldiers. I do what I can to take out the soldiers in the way and lower the rate of fire when I attempt to run to the destination, but I would find out the hard way that I could have ended it on that turn, when the tank chooses to blow up the nameless watchman, but I later learned that it doesn't matter because he does not have a name. Luckily, I am spared by the tank, and am able to get barely Welkin to safety, and am awarded a C rank.